Hi everyone, my name is Afika and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see from the title of today's video, I will be showing you my phone. Like what's in my phone, what's on my phone. So if you already watched my previous video, which is the unboxing for my new phone, currently I have the S25 Ultra, which is the new phone. So just a little backstory or a little background story. I change my phone every 2 years because of my phone contract. So technically after having the S23 Ultra for 2 years, it means that the next phone will be an S25 phone. And since I've already started using the Ultra version, I opt for the Ultra for this new phone. So that's why I have the S25 Ultra right now. Honestly, to tell the truth, I don't really feel much of a difference with the S23 and the S25 Ultra. The only difference is that the phone is more, it's lighter and it's more squarish at the sides. Yeah, that's the only difference in the feel of the phone. But other than that, the display of the phone and the quality or the usage of the phone is literally the same to me. So to tell the truth, I'm not really a tech account. I just like doing something about my phone, like a video about my phones. So anyways, this is the S25 Ultra in the color titanium white silver, I think, and I bought the 1TB. So I only have two phone cases for this phone right now. The first phone case, if you have watched my unboxing video, is a purple MagSafe phone case, which I do not like it because it peels off my screen protector. So when I bought this phone case, this is like literally the only phone case that I will be using for a while, because I haven't really thought about the kind of phone case that I want to buy. And honestly, even if I do buy a phone case, I think I will be sticking to Berka or UEG for now, because I do have a lot of phone cases for my previous phone, but I also do not really use them. So this time I'm making it like a new year, new me kind of situation. So I will be cutting down on phone cases. So basically the phone case that I have on right now is just a clear phone case with bumpers at the side, and I do have stickers on it. This is a sticker that I bought from Daiso, which I haven't really used for any other occasion. So since I have a clear phone case, I thought the gray, black and white cat would suit this phone, because you know the phone is like white silver in color. So yes, this is technically the phone case that I have on right now, and I have a phone charm, which is just a white ribbon phone charm. So that's literally it for the exterior of my phone. I don't really have any camera lens protector. The only protector I have for my phone is just the screen protector, which is the matte hydrogel screen protector that I always use for all my other phones. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on with what's in my phone. So this is the screenshot of my home screen, my lock screen. So it's just a picture of Itachi that I found on Pinterest, and in case you don't know, I am an anime fan. So I do have like a lot of anime wallpapers that I prefer to use instead of any other kind of wallpaper. So this one is currently my Itachi wallpaper. And honestly, I don't really have a lot going on for the lock screen. I only have my clock over there, which is if you have updated your phone to the latest OS for Samsung, there is like a new font for your clock. So this is the font that I'm using right now. And the widget over there, I only have like a calendar widget, alarm widget, and also the moon phase widget. So going into my phone now, this is my wallpaper or my lock screen, my home screen. Oh my god, I can't talk. I have two pages from my home screen, which is, if you watch all my other videos, it's literally the same. So the first page is usually the apps that I use all the time. So yeah, no big difference over there. And the second page is also my widget page, which is also not a very big difference over there. I don't really like to have a lot of apps on my home screen because I don't really use all the apps. So I use what is usually on my home screen. So at the top over there, I have my weather widget. The weather widget gives you the temperature, your location, the time and the date and day. And then the apps that I have is my gallery, YouTube, Spotify, Mihon, Instagram, Chrome, Snapchat, Netflix, Play Store, camera, and my phone, contacts, messages, and WhatsApp. So yeah, I don't really like change my home screen much. Honestly, my home screen is always the same throughout all the phones that I have. So yeah, that's basically it for my home screen. If you're interested to follow my social media, currently I have my Instagram. So this is my Instagram if you're interested to follow me. I usually post about my phones over there. As you can see, I posted about the new phone that I bought, which is my S25 Ultra. And as you can see in the picture, that is the very first phone case I ever had for the phone, which I didn't use anymore because my screen protector don't really suit the phone case, and the lanyard does not really work that well with the phone case, so I don't really like the phone case. Yeah, and I got this phone case on 24th of October. The phone and the phone case on 24th of October. And then this was literally how my phone looks like after like I got my clear case. So I used to have that sticker on it, but I took it out, and then now I have this sticker. So I'm waiting for the stickers to peel, then I will start pasting a new sticker on it. So literally that's how it is with clear phone cases. So if you're interested to follow me, like I said, this is my account. But that is literally it for my home screen. So I will show you the app screen next, and honestly my app screen also don't really change much because I don't really download a lot of new apps unless they are games. So technically my first page for my app screen is all the apps that I have that comes with the phone, so don't really need to talk much about it. The second page is all the apps that I've downloaded, so this is the one that I will be talking a bit more. So the first folder I have is my rides folder, and under it I have Gojek, my transport, and CDG Zik. So it's basically for checking the timing for the bus and also for booking of some taxi. But I rarely get out from the house, and if I do, I only take the bus, so I don't really use taxis that much. So yeah. Moving on, the next folder that I have is my YouTube folder, and under it I have InShot, YouTube Studio, CapCut, and YouTube Kids. Not really much to say about it either, so these are just literally the apps that I have for my YouTube. So the next folder that I have is my other folders. Then this one is all the apps that I don't use but I still need them. So I have my Zedge ringtone, baby tracker, keep notes, zoom, Adobe Acrobat, NLB mobile, and spin the wheel. So yeah, I don't really know where to put them either, so that's why they're all in this folder called others. So the next folder I have is my books folder, and in case you do not know about me, I like to read a lot of manhwa and manga, so this is literally the folder where I use quite a lot but not really like frequently. So under here I have Wattpad, Tapas, Webtoon, Tapitoon, Mihon, Manta, and Komiki. So in case you do not know, I used to use Tachiyomi instead of Mihon, but something went wrong with my Tachiyomi, so now I use Mihon instead, and I think Mihon is actually so much better than Tachiyomi, so yeah. Anyways, in case you didn't know, I do have an account on Wattpad, so this is my Wattpad, and I do have, books over here. So if you're interested to read any of them, my username is just up over there. The one that a lot of people read is called Going Through Life Again. It's basically about those villainous reincarnated isekai kind of story, but I haven't really updated. I do not remember when was the last time that I update it, but it's still there. I'm still gonna update it soon. But if you wanna try reading it, my username is over there, and the title is called Going Through Life Again. Moving on from the previous folder, the current folder that I'm showing you is my editing folder, and under my editing folder I have PixArt, Fonto, Snow, Collage Maker, Canva, and Imagine. Imagine is the AI kind of thing, but I also don't really use it much. I used Imagine to create my D&D character pictures, so that's literally it. I don't really use it for anything else. And I also do not really edit any of my photo using filters or whatever. So yeah, I don't really know why I have the folder for and why do I need all these apps for when I don't really use it, but I kind of like having it, you know, just in case, just for whatever reason, that kind of stuff. So the next folder is my shopping folder, and under my shopping folder I only have 3 apps because I don't really do a lot of shopping online. If I do any shopping, it's usually on Shopee because I buy phone cases off of Shopee. And Shein is sometimes for like home organization stuff and organization. Oh my god, I can't really talk. I buy stuff to organize my home basically. Anyways, moving on, the next folder I have is my delivery folder. This one is mostly used just for food, so I have Grab and Foodpanda, and I buy a lot of food online. Some not online, online. I order a lot of food. It's mostly for me or my kids because sometimes I get too lazy to cook, so we always buy food, that's all. So the next folder I have is my money folder. This one is basically my banks and all that. Moving on to the next one, I have my entertainment folder. So my entertainment folder is basically Pinterest, Reddit, Discord, TikTok, D&D Beyond, Tumblr. So this is my Pinterest, and yeah, my Pinterest is the same username with almost all my accounts. So over here I do have quite a lot of pinboards, so I have like anime wallpaper, and if you're interested to see to use the same kind of wallpaper that I have, it's over here under my Pinterest. I have Kaiju number 8 because I'm still watching Kaiju number 8, and this was the wallpaper that I used previously. And I have a pinboard, what does it say folder, but it's called pinboard, of cats. Look at that, how cute they are. Anyways, if you're interested to follow my Pinterest, my username is over there. Alright, welcome to my Reddit, guys. Technically, I use Reddit for a lot of stuff because I tend to have like, I follow this, not really soju, but these subreddits about manhwa kind of stuff. So whenever I go over there, it's literally to listen, or I mean to read other people's opinions about certain manhwa, or like sometimes some people give like new recommendation for a manhwa. I use Reddit just to read up about other people's opinion. But the reason why I started using Reddit is because of the subreddit called No Sleep. Because when TikTok was still like something that I frequently use, a lot of people like to post stuff from the No Sleep subreddit because it's like, you know, horror stuff and all that. And because of that, actually just because of this, I am a search and rescue officer for the US Forest Service. I have some stories to tell. I started going to Reddit because of this. I made an account on Reddit because of this. Because I saw it on TikTok and it was only one part of it. And this one have like 7 parts. And I was invested, so I read everything. I half believed the story. Like, they are stories, but I half believed them. But even if it's, I don't know if it's true or not, but like, how do people come up with this kind of stories? So even if I write story on my own, I don't think I can come up with this. But if you're interested to read this, you can just search up the title, like the whole title, I am a search and rescue officer for the US Forest Service. I have some stories to tell. It will usually pop up. But other than that, Reddit is also used for a lot of like, am I the a-hole and throw off my chest kind of stuff. But I don't really read that much because like sometimes when I come across it on like Instagram or TikTok, I am able to read the update, the part 2 of it, so I don't really need to use Reddit for that. so I don't really use Reddit that much. So the next app is Discord, and basically I only have like 2 Discord server. It's called server. So the first Discord server is for my anime account on Instagram, and I follow like some anime friends over there. And the second server that I have is basically my husband's friend and his wife. The 4 of us play D&D together online, so that's why I have Discord. The next app is my TikTok. So over here on my TikTok, I usually talk about manhwa or manga over here. So yes, literally all the stuff that I talk about manga and manhwa is over here, but I don't really use the app that much. But if you're interested, you can still follow me, I guess. It's called Afika Azmi, like my usual username for almost all my social media. But that's literally it for my TikTok. I do have a lot of like saved videos. And if I ever use TikTok, it's usually just because of my saved video. I like to rewatch again all the videos basically. Moving on, I have D&D Beyond, which is just to play D&D. It is the online, like, you know, like the spreadsheet or whatever it's called. So you can do it on D&D Beyond. I do have quite a lot of characters over there, honestly. Oh, and in case you didn't know, the shirt that I'm wearing right now is a D&D shirt. This is a cleric shirt because my first ever campaign that I played with my husband and his friends, I am a cleric. Usually in D&D, I like to play like the background character. I like to play more of a range than a melee. So my cleric is mostly just for support, for healing. I don't really do a lot of attacks. But if I want to play like Baldur's Gate, I am mostly a Tiefling Ranger. I don't know, I just like the Tiefling Ranger kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm a Tiefling Ranger. But if I'm a cleric, I am a human cleric. But in Baldur's Gate, I actually made a War Domain cleric, because the War Domain cleric reminds me of Critical Role. In case you didn't know about Critical Role, they are also a D&D group of people who play D&D. Anyways, moving on, Tumblr. Who uses Tumblr anymore in this era, you know, in this time? So that was my entertainment folder. Now we're gonna move on to my health folder, which is basically for my hospital and my own period. Moving on from there, I have movies. And under movies, I have Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video, Bilibili, Crunchyroll, HBO Max, and I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's pronounced Ikii. Remember I talked about Critical Role and D&D. So the Critical Role D&D campaign 1 and 2, which is The Legend of Vox Machina and the Mighty Nine, they are now animated, so you can watch them on Prime Video. So yeah, if you're interested to like watch an animation of a D&D campaign, you can watch on Prime Video if you have Prime Video. Moving on from that folder, I have a folder titled School over there, but it's not for me. I already graduated school like 10 years ago. But it's a school for my son, my eldest son. So that's the folder. And the next folder I have is a Bluetooth folder. So this Bluetooth folder is basically just for my Prism Plus Connect, which is my fan, and then the Quran speaker that I always switch on in my room, and a BTS official light stick, which been such a long time since I used the light stick. Because to tell the truth, the last time I ever went to a concert, actually the first and last time I ever went to a K-pop concert was a BTS Love Yourself concert in 2019. I still remember it, 2019. So yes, that's the first and last time I ever went to a K-pop concert. Hopefully in the future I will be able to go to more K-pop concerts, but I don't know if that will be possible because I have 2 children who are still very young. And moving on from there, I have this like shorts folder. This shorts folder is for all those like mini drama series that they will always put an ad for on Instagram or like TikTok. So I have it. I have Drama Wave, Drama Box, and VGlue. But honestly, to tell the truth, I only use VGlue. VGlue have more of like drama, Korean mini drama series. Yeah. And Viglo is actually much better because every day you are able to get a lot of coins, and those coins are able to be used to unlock the lock chapters or lock episodes. So Viglo is nice to use. And then the last folder that I have is just my AI folder. So I have ChatGPT and Character AI. So yes, that is basically it for my phone, I guess. I don't really know what I have been saying. I don't remember half of the thing I have just said in the video. I don't really talk a lot. Like, I do talk, but it's mostly to my children. So you know, I will be doing all sorts of random noises for my children to hear. But I haven't really been talking in front of a video to record a video for a very long time, so I'm not really sure if this video is gonna end up being edited, but if it does, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I do hope that I will see you guys in the next video very soon. So yes, that is basically it for my phone. See you guys again in my next video, hopefully very soon. Oh my gosh, and I forgot to add, I mean, like, technically it's only the 21st of November right now, but Happy New Year! And I will see you guys next year, 2026. Bye!